Katy Perry is one of the world's biggest pop stars, but tonight it's the Aussie Katy Perry popping the champagne. The fashion designer spruiking, "I sued the girl and I liked it."
I was never going to give up.
Katy Perry versus Katy Perry, round 3.
I think this happens a lot with small businesses, that overseas conglomerates come in, they bully, intimidate with legal jargon, threats that this is going to cost huge amounts of money, and most times small businesses get fearful and end up changing their name and not actually taking them to court.
The Sydney fashion designer up against her superstar namesake for the right to use the name Katy Perry.
They picked the wrong person.
Swish, swish, bish.
It started more than a decade ago.
In 2009, I received a whole lot of legal documents saying stop sale of your clothes, stop any advertising material and stop your website. Otherwise, this is going to go to the Supreme Court, and they were opposing my trademark.
Pop star Perry threw in the towel before the fight got to court. But that didn't stop her company, Katy Perry, from introducing her Katy Perry clothing range into the Australian market.
For my latest collection, I was inspired by a medley of things, by architecture, modern art museums, and the influence of Memphis design.
So Aussie Katy decided to take up the fight.
I wanted to show my children that no matter what's happening in your life, if you're being bullied or intimidated, to stand up for what is right, even when it's hard.
Hello.
Oh, Lauren!
I hear we have something to celebrate.
We sure do. Come on in, I've got lots to tell you.
Can't wait.
The pop star took this beef all the way to the federal court. Today, the court ruled in the Aussies' favour. And now the question becomes, how much will the singer's Katy Perry pay in damages?
I am absolutely over the moon.
Do you feel like there is finally a weight lifted off your shoulders?
That's exactly right. I actually felt like the whole world had come off my shoulders. I have cried numerous tears, I've had nightmares, sleepless nights over it. But today, who cares? I've forgotten all about that because today it's been all worth it.
Walking in and out of court every day, being up on that stand, did you ever feel like just backing out?
I was absolutely interrogated by the barrister. I've never had to go to court before. I had no idea what I was in for. I was like a lamb to the slaughterhouse. But I kept on just saying my truth and staying calm.
If Katy Perry, as in the international music sensation Katy Perry, is not happy with the decision, she may well appeal, and even potentially another appeal from that.
Lawyer Richard Mitry says it's not over until the final bell rings.
As the judge said, in this case it was a story of 2 women, 2 teenage dreams and 1 name. And many, many hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars, spent in the fight over that name.
For the past few years, I've been sitting in this kind of limbo space, thinking potentially I was going to lose my trademark, lose my entire business. So now I can go back to refocusing on it and making plans for the future.
Aussie Katy says she's willing to forgive the pop star, but warns she'll never forget.
And whether or not you're a janitor or a president, a prime minister, a mum, we all matter and we are all equal.
Some people at home might be thinking you did this to gain publicity for your brand. What do you say to that?
To be honest, the past few years have taken such a toll on me. There are many, many better and much easier ways to get publicity for a fashion label.